Hey everyone, this is the first video in the new space, and today we're going to be looking at Sony's vlogging camera, the ZV-1. Okay, so today we are going to be unboxing Sony's kind of best solution for YouTubers and vloggers in 2020. The price point of entry on this is probably what's most important to most people, where a lot of professional cameras or cameras at this point up can really get a significant price tag to them. Sony ZV-1 is just under $700, and that makes it a pretty controlled price point for trying to break into this. And there's quite a few features that we're gonna look at in this as we unbox. Also, they highly recommend this grip. Now, the grip is about $150, so I don't really quite know what to expect here. I can't tell you just yet if I think this is worth it or not. However, having a handheld gimbal is probably going to be valuable, especially if you're on the move for any of your YouTube content. Most of ours here is a still setting, so I'm not sure that this might apply to us as much as it would for somebody who has an active channel. So let's start opening this up, first of all, with the Sony ZV-1. So the packaging here, very small, very light. I'm going to read just quickly. Obviously, it's a Carl Zeiss lens. It is 4K, and we'll have to get Nate to check while we do this at what refresh rate or what frame per second that 4K is. It is Wi-Fi enabled, so you can load some content straight from this over the Wi-Fi. 20 megapixel camera with one of the coolest things on this camera that we're excited to look at is called, Nate, correct me here, product showcase. Thank you, Nate. Product showcase. You can actually hold a product up and the camera can distinguish the difference and autofocus on its own. And I know that sounds, okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. When you see it in action, it's amazing. It calls it 315 AF autofocus points for phase detection. And that's for product showcase. The product showcase. Real-time eye autofocus. Face appeal. I wish I had a little bit of that. I don't. And then we got something here called bokeh switch. I'm not intelligent enough to know what that one is. We're going to have to look that up. Clear voice recording. And they give it this cute little hat. And then obviously a microphone jack for out. So, oh, also HDMI out as well. So look at the cool little box here. All right. And time to open up. Blah, blah, blah. All right. And as we look here, there's actually, I mean, I'm going to, so that does fold down kind of tight, but there's a lot of airspace in here. Hard cardboard packaging. You'll be able to see this in the overhead. I don't know if I'd ship a $700 camera that way. I mean, it doesn't have a lot of room to move, but hard cardboard against this thing is not exciting to look at right now. Okay, so first thing I can get my fat fingers in here and get out is the battery, which, Nate, we heard unimpressive things on battery life so far. We're going to have to check that out. Our little all-weather cap here to keep it from getting cold. It's so cute. We have a micro USB, and it's time for the camera itself. Okay, there we go. It comes out. John gets to edit all this out. Oh, that's nice. So we are looking at, well, it's got a nice little screen here on the back. Obviously a really sleek and lightweight option here. We can look on the top. We've got a manual zoom. We've got the on and off. We've got a still photo or a record button there as well. I'm assuming that the screen folds out. We're going to try this without, okay, good. I would also assume for this amount of money it's going to rotate. Okay, even better. And so you can have, as you're filming, you can turn this, and you could be on the other side, obviously, and see the content that you're filming. Or I can be filming Nate over there while Nate's filming me, and I can see what I'm filming Nate. Okay? It's just like an unending thing here. So obviously it's going to have Sony's media control or film controls, which are good. can be confusing, so it'll be interesting to see how much of that goes into this device. I mean, if I'm out on the go by myself, this is kind of, I mean, obviously I would be filming the other way, right? But I can see that. I can see easily carrying. This is extremely lightweight. There's really no clear direction here on which way this battery goes in. There is a clip here, so I'm assuming that this side of the battery is going to go in there and go that way, and we get a clip. Beautiful. I can also see a card slot place. All right, and so battery and our little Donald Trump wig on top here, and this thing is going to be ready to film. It's time to open up the Vlogger kit. Now, one cool thing is not only is this a handheld that you can take around, it can also fold out and be a tripod. And even cooler still is that this will sync through Bluetooth to this device. So you can actually record, stop, start. You can do all of those features remote. And even cooler than that, I can actually go over and set this for a shot, take my vlog stick with me where I'm going, and actually record at a distance live right there. So it is kind of like a built-in controller. So let's open this one up. Whoa. Whoa. Camera grip pairing guide. So it's going to tell you how to pair this to your camera. And I gotta say, oh, okay. So this is truly a kit. So what they've done is made a secondary box for two separate products. They've essentially taken two products and shoved them into what I think is actually a nicer box. However, this matches this. Makes a little more sense now. All right, so the gimbal is here, or the shooting grip, I'm sorry. I don't think they like the word gimbal. And then they gave me a 64 gig, and I'm assuming this is high speed, 270 megasecond transfer for the video. So let's open this up as well and pop this in the camera. And again, it's this bottom here that pops up, and the card slides down in there pretty easily, actually. You have to kind of hold that door down while you latch it into place. And now it is time to open the shooting grip. And then it does show here, it's got zoom features on the grip, and it can swivel. You can change the shooting direction pretty quickly, and it is a travel tripod. Oh, we got a couple of things in this one. So some instructions, most of them in multiple languages, so we don't really need that. Looks like we have a nice travel bag that they've given us. Let's see, and a battery. Can't have a Bluetooth remote without a battery, can you? No, you cannot. And we'll open this up. Okay, so honestly, well, camera does weigh a little bit more. I was gonna say maybe the stand weighs more than the camera. Probably not a bad idea, honestly, if it's gonna be a tripod. Probably want the base a little stronger. Set it there. And let's get first thoughts on the way that this thing looks here. Okay, so that's cool. So when this goes into handheld mode, the back legs are kind of there, and so this is pretty thick, and that's actually pretty comfortable to hold. And then here we have the photo button, again for the Bluetooth controls. You can lock the feature movie, zoom in and out, and then when these legs fold out to go out into tripod mode, that's how it sits. Okay, nice. Let's install the battery, which is behind the legs. And that has like a safety latch, so it's a two-step latch. It's a number one, you have to slide the first latch over and then down. So that's not going to happen by accident when you're out in the back of this. Come open. It's actually fairly difficult to do on purpose. So in this video, all we really wanted to do today was open this thing up and show you the camera and the stand that come in this kit. Now, in follow-up videos, we're probably going to do some actual filming comparisons, show you some of the product snapshots so you can see it in action and get into some of that. But this video today is meant just to give you a first glimpse of what this looks like out of the box. It's nice, small form factor. This is highly portable. I don't think you're going to have any issue taking this anywhere that you're wanting to go. And like I said, in follow-up videos, we'll give some feedback in use and then our feedback, on how this device works. A lot of exciting things coming, and we're glad to be making content for you guys. Thanks for watching tech-Nic. Catch us next time.